Britain is to get its first publicly funded national sperm bank to make it easier for lesbians and single women to have children. For as little as £300, less than half the cost of the service at a private clinic, they will be able to search an online database and choose an anonymous donor on the basis of his ethnicity, height, profession and even hobbies. The bank, which is due to open in October, will then send out the donor sperm to a clinic of the client's choice for use in trying for a baby. The move, funded by the Department of Health, is largely designed to meet the increasing demand from thousands of women who want to start a family without having a relationship with a man. Critics last night called it a dangerous social experiment that could result in hundreds of fatherless designer families. The former Bishop of Rochester, Michael Nazir Ali, said last night, "It is the welfare of the child that must come first and not the fact that people want a particular kind of baby." He continued, "This is social experimentation. It's one thing for a child not to have a mother or father through tragedy, but it is another to plan children to come into the world without a father." Laura Wittgens, chief executive of the National Gay Meat Donation Trust, said, "The demand from same-sex couples and single women has grown exponentially. It's become more socially acceptable to say, 'I haven't found a guy yet, and don't want to wait for him, but I still want a child.'" She added, "The aim is that we will have enough surplus sperm, so that we will be able to set up a service for people, like single women and same-sex couples." She described this group as customers rather than patients. A large percentage are predicted to be professional, single females who decide to have a baby without a man. And based on current trends, more than a quarter of all the recipients are likely to be lesbians. Ms. Wittgens rejected suggestions that children suffer adverse consequences from lacking a father figure. "There is no evidence," she said, "to suggest that children are better off with, or without a father." She added, "There's never been a call from us, or the Department of Health, to reduce the access to sperm for same-sex or single women. That's a non-issue." Bishop Michael Nazir Ali says, "The announcement raises some important questions about the future of our children and the role of men in our families." He continued, "Research shows that children are best brought up in families where a mum and dad are present. The role of fathers in the nurture of their children is unique and cannot be replaced by other so-called male role models or, indeed, an extra mother. Research tells us that children relate to their fathers differently than to their mothers, and this is important in developing a sense of their own identity." He continued, "In particular, boys need closeness to their fathers for a sense of security and in developing their own identity, including appropriate patterns of masculine behavior. The results of this father hunger can be seen in educational achievement and on our streets, where it contributes to delinquency.